3 for 3. Are you kidding me?
威利斯全场3打数3安打，也成为王建民今天最难解决的打者。Phillips 接着再补上一支安打，攻下红人的第2分。王建民这战以92球主投6局，送出2次3振，被敲出6支安打，失掉2分，其中只有1分是自责分。王建民虽然演出优质先发，带着1分领先退场，但国民的牛棚状况实在不稳。接着 Gozlani 在第7局毁掉王建民的胜投，被红人队追平比数。接着在9局下半，红人又从 Bellis 的手中打出再见安打，也让红人中场就以4比3击败国民，让国民苦吞4连败。
美国职棒看民视由保利达赞助播出，
请收看《民视大联盟周周报》。
大家好，欢迎收看《民视大联盟周周报》，我是张浩谦。美国职棒大联盟竞争激烈，对体力的消耗量特别大，吃东西和享受美食也成为球员相当重要，也是最喜爱的事情。由于大联盟球员来自许多不同的国家，他们吃的食物也琳琅满目，有些球员甚至还自己下厨，烹调出各种不同的家乡美食。今天的大联盟周周报要带您从球场到厨房，品尝大联盟球星的拿手好菜。来看今天精彩的节目内容。
Andy, tell us what you're doing right now.
I don't know.
Major League Baseball Productions presents.
Oh, what a play!
This Week in Baseball, your inside access to the game.
Oh my God! This one is
This week, we're off to Miami, the home of the Florida Marlins. And it's here you're going to see a side of two players that you've never seen before. In just a bit, we'll find out if Hanley Ramirez is as sharp with a knife as he is with a bat. But first, a special look at a Florida first baseman who's having a strong sophomore season.
Gabby Sanchez, left field, it is gone!
Terrific year for Sanchez. Really came a long ways defensively at first base.
probably one of the best all-round ball players you don't know much about in the major leagues.
Well, that's changing, since Gabby was a member of this year's National League All-Star team.
Just to be able to get there and play in the All-Star game as a first baseman.
Florida Marlins, Gabby Sanchez.
Going out there and playing and just trying to feel comfortable as much as I possibly can, and I think that's what's helped me this year. Don't they say, like, easiest pie?
Gabby's drive and determination to succeed is a character trait that was instilled in him a long time ago.
Not trying to take any days off. Doesn't matter how you're going. I want to be out there playing.
One thing I like from Gabby, his work ethic. He refuses to give up.
Great effort and a great knockdown by Gabby.
With the work ethic, I think that was basically from my dad. How you doing? Good. How are you?
You see, his father, Umberto, owns a number of local businesses in Miami, including one that Gabby was always drawn to.
Growing up in South Florida, Gabby Sanchez and his family owned batting cages.
Bob, you're swinging really good there.
Hour after hour after hour, he spent in the cages working on this swinging stance.
And as Ramberto watched his son take his cuts, he couldn't help but think of the road that he never got to travel.
My dream was to be in Major League Baseball.
There are scouts and stuff that I'll talk to now, and they'll tell me, like, no, your dad was a really good baseball player.
I made the decision to go work, and I said, I'll give it a year.
The timing for him wasn't right.
If not, I can always go back. You can't go back. That's a mistake that I didn't want Gabby to have.
You know, it was his dream at one point to continue playing baseball, and I think once he had kids and saw that I was playing, then it was his dream for me to make it.
So Ramberto gave Gabby the chance to fulfill his own baseball dreams. And it all transpired right before his eyes.
Grew up right here in Miami. Has played collegiately here. Got all kinds of friends and family here.
And when your son plays all his games within shouting distance, there's one other benefit that comes from being your own boss.
He's never missed any game.
Never missed a game.
I think it's awesome. I know that he enjoys watching baseball.
It's a game that I enjoy. It's an enjoyable thing to have him here. Having him drafted by the Marlins was a dream. And being able to go to the stadium and watch him, that's a dream.
You can't really put in words, you know, how it actually makes me feel. I can't do it. There's no way of me putting words into that.
Hometown kid in Miami, you know, the fans, the place that I have my business.
What a thrill for Gabby Sanchez, putting on that Major League uniform in the town where he grew up.
It's something special to him that it was a goal of mine to make it to this point in time and to watch me fulfilling my dream every single day.
1-2 pitch driven deep left field. Get out of here, boy! Gone!
Do it,
Gabby! It's no secret that baseball players love to eat.
Did you have any of the food upstairs?
We each thought that we could eat more than the other person in sushi.
There's something to eat.
55 and a half pieces of sushi.
We even found them in the kitchen, perfecting their culinary skills.
Looks great.
How's it smell?
Put your nose in there. You gotta put your nose in there. That's it.
That some baseball stars are also keen on cuisine is no surprise to Julie Loria, the wife of Marlins owner Jeffrey Loria. As she shows in her new book, Diamond Dishes, top players can be top chefs too.
I really wanted to show the players at home in sort of a behind-the-scenes look at them in a way that nobody else has seen them. And the biggest surprise was that many of them do cook.
Like Marlins shortstop Hanley Ramirez, who's brought a taste of the Dominican Republic to Miami.
And what a hungry.
I'm so excited. Today we're in Hanley Ramirez's house here in South Florida, and it's a real treat because we're making one of his favorite dishes, tostones. And Hanley, I think this is one of your favorite for a lot of reasons, but your mom taught you how to make this, and you make it as well.
Everyday games in the morning.
Everyday games in the morning.
And you could have it in less than 5 minutes.
In less than 5 minutes, which is, with your busy schedule, that's important. That's important.
That's why I love you. You like to work, baby. That's what we're here for.
Hanley and I are going to make some together. You're going to show me maybe your secret tricks on making them. So let's get started. Tostones are twice fried plantains. I like to say they're sort of a distant cousin to a banana. You can hear sort of the crunch when you cut into it.
Nice and fresh.
That's a great point. You want them to be green when you're making tostones. Hanley, how many plantains do you think you peeled in a lifetime?
2000.
2000? How old were you when you first started making these?
16.
Here's a dish that his mom taught him when he was 16, and when he first moved away and was first drafted and living away from home, he was on the phone with his mother.
I used to call my mom and, yeah, I want some rice, you know. She told me how to do that through the phone, if I want some plantain.
But it was more than that. She was actually delivering sort of a piece of home to her son, who's 16, living away from home, about to embark on this incredible professional baseball career.
Oh, Hanley. Hanley Ramirez, a home run. Outstanding play by Ramirez.
Hanley's soft hands at shortstop translate nicely to the kitchen, where a steady hand is often required.
I used to use just my hands.
Just your hands?
Yeah. You see, nice and slow.
And you can hear the oil sizzle. So you want them to just sizzle here in the oil for about 4 or 5 minutes?
Yep.
After he fries both sides, Hanley pulls them from the oil to cool down. He then flattens them into chips and fries them one more time.
So we're going to take our now smashed plantains and go back over to our oil, which is still going.
Look at that. It look good, huh?
They're fabulous. They're fabulous. Okay, so now we're going to gently put them back in the oil, and you can see the bubbles bubbling up. And this last step is what really browns them and makes them, as you said, how you like them. It makes them really crispy. Look at how gorgeous these look. So here we have our finished tostones. I think they came out really great. What do you think, Hanley?
Beautiful color. They look good, nice and crunchy.
So we're just going to sprinkle a little salt on them.
Just a little bit, yeah. Not a lot, but it's not.
And that's all you need. It's so simple. Hanley Jr. and Hansel, want to come have tostones with Dad?
Vamos.
Oh my God, these are so delicious. Really good.
They good, Hansel?
Hanley, thank you again for inviting us into your kitchen. This was so much fun. This was so amazing.
Gracias very much.
王建民认同卡新版上市，手刷就赚5个国民便当，到 7-Eleven 自动加值，再请你吃国民便当喝热拿铁哟。王建民认同卡，
玉山银行。
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine。统一阳光黄金豆豆浆，满满的黄金三角营养素，让美好的一天开始转动。统一阳光，有能量，有希望。
创新演绎来自日本 ，BioZ。Sony。
王者登板瞄准胜投，王建民强拿第3胜。9月2日上午7点，挂帅先发征讨勇士，全民集气，锁定民视为王建民加油。
我唔惊日头赤赢赢，我唔惊汗水澹搁大，因为若无日头晒，金蕉往来就袂水；若无汗水压，奶子就袂甜。阮用气力换食清，若讲气力，阮用我靠这款保力达，明仔载气力。保力达 B，
提升企业的竞争力。张总，听说你又换车了？
对啊，公司车队都交由合营在管理，合营有最专业的用车财务规划，成本最低，费用最省，每3年就换新车，而且车种选择多。
张总，你的车子已经保养好了。专业哦。
企业租车首选和运，和运租车和您最合。
和运租车。
棒球场上的3杀守备是相当难得一见的记录，由于发生的几率实在太低，很多人都说其实运气占了相当大的成分。不过职棒球星手中还是有一套原则和技巧，能够提高这种守备发生的几率。今天的大联盟棒球教室就要来破解3杀守备的秘诀。
We're once again off to the MLB Fan Cave, a high-tech interactive hardball haven, home to resident caveman Mike O'Hara, also known as Mikey O.
What am I most enthusiastic about these days? Baseball!
And Ryan Thickish Wagner, his wingman and new best friend.
I love you.
Okay. I love you too.
Together, they've watched every MLB game this year, nearly 2,000 and counting. In addition, some 100 celebrities and big league players have stopped by the cave to visit.
That's how I roll.
Including Miss USA. It seemed like only one person was cracking up in the cave recently, when the duck played host to the croc.
Hey everybody, I'm Warren Duck Bannister. Welcome to another edition of Cup of Coffee with the Duck. You know my next guest from the Philadelphia Phillies, where we were teammates. Give it up for my good friend, Mr. John Kruk. What's going on, Krucker?
It's nice.
Good to see you again, buddy. What's it been, like 7 years?
7 years to what?
Right. Yeah.
Who are you?
Don't even start.
I don't know you. I've never been here. Why would I come here?
Yeah. I'll tell you, folks, don't even let this guy start. Here's me and Kruk on Duck and Kruk bobblehead night, the old vet. Remember that? Here's the next one. Look at this one. This is me, Kruk, and that's Joey Lawrence, Philly's own, eating cheesesteaks. What'd you have, 5 that night? That's crazy. Remember? The Say-Whoa kid? Whoa!
Well, after Kruk left the cave, the fellas turned their attention to their favorite outfielders.
Hey, Twin fans. Michael Hara and Ryan Wagner here at the MLB Fan Cave. We'll continue to talk about the Pepsi Max Field of Dreams campaign. And today, we're talking the outfield. Now, Ryan, out of Dave Winfield, Ricky Henderson, Reggie Jackson, Ken Griffey Jr., Jim Rice, Tony Gwynn, who do you got for your outfield?
Obviously, you know, Mr. October, not only can he hit home runs, he hits them at the biggest points in the game. I love Ken Griffey Jr., always have. He's the epitome of the 5-tool talent.
Unbelievable, Ken Griffey
I'm going to go with Ricky Henderson. You want a guy that brings a little bit of speed. Best base stealer in the history of the game.
Right off the bat, I'm going to go with Mr. October and Ken Griffey Jr. Believe it or not, out and left, I'm going to take Jim Rice. He was always one guy that if I wish he could have played at Pinstripes, I would have taken him. So those are our picks. Who are yours? Log on to MLB.com/PepsiMax to vote for your favorites. We'll see you next week.
Gillette now presents the Rookie of the Month, honoring the league's top rookies throughout the season.
Welcome to the show!
Houston's J.D. Martinez might soon want to change his name to RBI Martinez.
First Major League homer for J.D. Martinez.
He did, after all, drive in 24 runs in his first 24 big league games.
I love J.D.
To play baseball right, you've got to execute the fundamentals of the game.
Fundamentals, youngsters. Keep working at it.
And who better to learn from than the experts at MLB Network with this week's Diamond Demo.
On the ground to third base. Lowry touches third, goes to second for two. On to first, a triple play.
What's the secret to turning a triple play? Harold Reynolds and Sean Casey have the answer.
The main thing is you got to get one before you get anything else.
Make sure you do your job. Jed Lowry gets the ball, steps on the base, turns, makes an accurate throw right to Pedroia.
Now that ball's coming, and Pedroia does a phenomenal job catching it and spinning it. You know your guy is going to be on you, so you get up in the air, you make the throw. So many things go through your mind when you're trying to do that, but man, you get excited because 3 plays in one.
And around the horn they go for the trifecta.
Some 300 foreign-born players played big league ball this year, as baseball continues to be sport's greatest melting pot.
Nunca volverá. Home run de Pujols.
A yet untapped reservoir of talent just might be found in Brazil, the home to one of Major League Baseball's newest academies, and a land that got its love for the game from a most unlikely source.
Brazilian baseball started because of the Japanese immigration that happened 100 years ago.
And lately, Brazil's passion for baseball has gained momentum, with many young athletes absorbing the major league style of pitching, hitting, and fielding.
This camp is really good because I've never had this experience before.
Best of all, they're getting that expertise from an impressive group of former MLB All-Stars.
To have the experience to be worked with on a daily basis by Barry Larkin, Bruce Hurst, Wally Joyner, and the knowledge that they're gaining every day.
It's very important for each of you to understand how to be a complete hitter at your age.
I always try to have a visual, a feel. I'm a field coach. I want players to feel what I'm trying to teach them. Your vision, what you want for this top hand, very soft, and you want to punch the pitcher in the gut, just like this. Go perfect. Once they do understand it, I think they become a better hitter instantly.
That's what we try to do, is just expose them to some new thoughts and new ideas and try to give them as much information as we could that would be beneficial for them in the game.
Well, I'm going to field the ball. I'm going to get my feet set before I get to the ball. I'm ready to throw from there.
We learned a lot of things that we would never have even imagined.
This is all about learning to work below the ball. You're learning to anticipate. It's just a great teamwork. You take the ball back. Take it back this way. Don't take it back this way.
With the relationship with Major League Baseball, these are some of the things that kids get.
Okay, it's okay. It's all right. It's different.
And that's what makes this program special. Hey, all right. Good drink.
For the coaches, the fruit of their labor comes when they watch their students play fundamental ball.
These players have been grabbed at an early age, and they've been given an opportunity to be taught the game of baseball the correct way, and it shows on the field.
It could be just a matter of time before Brazilian-born players start appearing in the pros.
If these kids continue to do some of the things that they're doing now, I think you'll see some guys making big impact, if not at the major league level, at the minor league level.
And now, State Farm presents State of the Game, spotlighting players and teams that have reached a better state.
Got off to a dismal start, but they are red hot right now.
Through July 15th, the Brewers didn't seem to like playing outside their own state.
Very frustrating loss for the Milwaukee Brewers.
They have the worst record in the National League on the road. Swing and miss.
But since then, they've gone 16-6 away from home and are one of the hottest teams in baseball.
Another win for the Brew Crew. What a play. This one's gone. The tide keeps turning for the Milwaukee Brewers.
你累了吗？保利达蛮牛，精力充沛，保利达蛮牛。
为了全家人健康，有件事不能偷懒，因为70%免疫系统都在肠道里，肠胃健康就能增强保护力。
天天喝 AB， 肠胃好，身体更加好。
AB 优酪乳。
注意，我们预计搭乘6点半的高铁，在8点18抵达台南，转乘8点40的接驳车去火车站，再搭乘9点06分的公车前往安平古堡。在安平古堡，我们只能停留8分钟，因为我们要搭9点47的公车，再换骑脚踏车去义载京城。到这里为止，有没有问题？没有。很好，在义载京城我们可以停留12分钟，时间算是相当的充裕。
出去玩何必这么累？
Tapping on the table, tapping on the floor, tapping on the window.
度假好心情从阁上开始，阁上租车，阁下至上。
提醒您，变频冷气日本进口非常稀少，日立变频冷气荣获经济部 MIT 微笑标章全国最多，压缩机全部日本制造。日立冷气连续22年理想品牌第1名，连续10年最高荣誉白金奖。日立变频冷气销售第1。
10月20日，曾雅妮衣锦还乡，光荣之翼2011世界女子职业高尔夫球 LPGA 台湾赛，台湾高球史上最高金额200万奖金。看世界球后曾雅妮能否击败全球前80顶尖高球女将，荣登后座。全球最焦点2011世界女子职业高尔夫球赛 LPGA 台湾赛系列报道，请锁定民视频道。
我唔惊日头赤影影，我唔惊汗水淡骨大，因为若无日头晒，金蕉往来就袂水；若无汗水压，乃至就袂甜。阮用气力换车清，若讲气力，阮用外口一罐保利达，明仔载气力。保利达比。
大口畅饮，回甘更过瘾。茶里王重量瓶，重量新品乌龙茶新登场。
王建民认同卡新版上市，手刷就赚5个国民便当，到 7-Eleven 自动加值，再请你吃国民便当喝热拿铁哟。王建民认同卡，
玉山银行。
来看这个星期美国职棒大联盟的一周精彩好球。
Taco Bell now presents the things we like this week, set appropriately to the song "Say You Like Me" by We the Kings.
Let's go, lock it in.
I wish my heart was always on.
Swing, and he made the grab. I was like, oh, just please go in my glove. Somehow it ended up there.
Ellsbury makes a running catch. Zaguri from his knees gets to the plate. The runner is out.
Try to hit one in the blue seats over the tarp.
Desmond hits it well to left. A tremendous home run. I mean, that thing is still in orbit somewhere.
How can you go to the upper roof? You won't see any better than this play.
He caught it! A great catch by Hanahan!
And this one is gone, a home run! Welcome back, Brandon in! If you ain't get dirty, that means you ain't do nothing.
Come on! And he makes the diving catch.
Just swinging that long, baby, that's all you do.
The third Yankee grand slam of the day.
Never before done in the history of baseball.
They're going to try and score the run. Here's the throw to Clay. Oh, Jackson!
And the Tigers sweep the series.
man. You gotta tell me when you're gonna throw that.
Never gonna leave, so put your hands up. If you like me, then say you like me. I got you, baby. I'm never giving up.
He struck him out and shattered the all-time rookie saves record for Craig Kimbrell. Is anybody gonna get there? Oh, beautiful catch by Tejada as he crashes into the top. How did he do that? Revere going back. Makes a phenomenal catch! One of the greatest catches you'll see all year long.
How about that?
Woo, that was beautiful.
Barely 15 years old, Florida is one of 2 teams to win it all twice in the last decade. And following their championship runs, the Marlins now hope to do it again with one of the youngest and most promising teams in the majors.
We have a young team, a lot of new faces. What we're looking for in 07 is consistency now that the rookie jitters are out of the way. This is a big year for a lot of these kids.
Shake it! He dives the balls.
Oh, terrific play by Dan Ugla.
I'm not that good of an infielder where I can play through messy dirt.
And as a matter of fact, I've talked to him a few times and say, hey, let's live to play another day. You know, instead of trying to get beat up.
And that's why he's an all-star. He's diving, making plays.
He can run one out of the ballpark, you can make a mistake.
One pitch, upper deck. In my hit, my home runs is when I'm trying to drive the ball to right center. That's the approach I have to have.
You just pencil him in the number 2 hole and don't even have to worry about him.
He's one of the best in the game.
Wow!
I spit an image of Jose Reyes. You know, he can do it all.
That's as good as he gets, folks. Attaboy, Hanley. For him to be playing right next to me, it's a privilege for me because he makes my job easier.
Oh, what a turn, what a double play.
He can take over a game by himself. He can run, he can hit for power, throw, field. I mean, there's no end to that talent.
He is unbelievable.
Ramirez and Ugla are just getting started, but Florida also has some young vets with championship experience.
Every year since he's been called up, 30 home runs, 100 RBIs, it's pretty incredible. And for him to only be 24 years old is pretty special.
He is simply great.
He's one of the best players in the game, if not the best player in my eyes. He can throw, he can hit, obviously, he can defend, you know, and he does it every day here, you know, in this heat.
Did someone mention heat?
Dontrell Willis shuts him out.
He's a guy that goes out there and puts everything he has every start, and the rest of the team feeds off that.
Ball game.
谢谢您收看今天的大联盟周周报，别忘了下周继续锁定民视频道，一起来欣赏最精彩的大联盟节目。我是张浩谦，我们下周同一时间再会。
And this one is gone, a home run. Welcome back, Brandon in.
Man, if you ain't get dirty, that means you ain't do nothing.
Coming on, and he makes the diving catch.
Just swinging that long, baby. That's all you do.
The third Yankee Grand Slam of the day.
请收看《豪宅旗舰王》。
大家好，欢迎收看《豪宅旗舰王》，我是夏慧玲。在房地产市场当中的年度超级黄金档期就是928档期，那即将要来登场，今年更是备受关注，因为从年初呢这个打炒房的政策影响，一直到这个奢侈税上路之后，乃至于农历7月淡季不淡的一个状况下呢，今年的928档期加上接下来的双10档期，推案会不会爆量呢？光是根据这个住展杂志的一个调查统计，今年下半年北台湾都会区预售屋的推案量就高达了2800亿元哦。那这个时候大家就在问，这一波的一个热潮，现在的市况有这么乐观吗？那背后有哪些的利多来支撑呢？我们今天都要请到专家来为大家一一掌握。首先欢迎2位资深的房地产专家，第一位是张新民张总。
主持人各位观众大家好。
第2位是陈高超执行长。
慧玲，大家好。
请到专家帮大家分析之前呢，我们就先带观众来欣赏名人居家。我们常常讲说，生活就是要满足五感的一个享受，像是视觉啊、嗅觉啊、味觉或者感觉等等哦。我们今天好宅旗舰王就要跟着美食生活家费奇一块进入令人惊艳的美食生活空间。
走遍大江南北，游走世界各地，知名美食家费奇对于美食生活的追求可说是不落人后。而除了沉溺于美食赏味，他更积极的是希望能够分享给每一个人。本周豪宅旗舰王将追寻着费奇的脚步，一同来体验什么是美味生活，什么是享受美味的生活空间。
今天豪宅旗舰王非常荣幸呢，能够专访到的是知名的美食家费奇小姐。那她不但要教大家享受美食，今天还要带大家来看的是如何在享受美食的过程中，也可以享受这些生活的氛围。那我们首先就来欢迎费奇姐。
Hello， 慧玲，你好。
哇，今天来到这边非常的开心哦。你看，放眼望过去，是啊，原来你平常吃美食的地方都这么美吗？
地方很重要，
赶快来看一看。哇，好漂亮哦！
喜欢吗？
喜欢，你要买给我吗？
没有，这都是我们平常呢很多美食体验一定要找一个很棒的环境。是，所以我们的朋友、我们的贵妇都是我们非常重要的，会要常常一起吃喝玩乐在一起的。对，
好，那我们来延伸这样子的美景到室内空间的时候，来请教费奇姐，你选择这样子的环境的时候，给你什么样子的激动呢？
我觉得我每次在这个朋友家，我会觉得我眼睛就开始发亮，然后呢，我就觉得我开始要起鸡皮疙瘩，然后最后呢，我觉得好像有一股气场要从我的身体要冒出来，这样。哇！因为我觉得这里是非常符合五感的一个用餐的环境。
哎，真的耶！是。